What's up, Dunk Squad? It's Wank Duncan, No Vision Duncan, and we're here with episode 6 of WWE 2K24 Realistic Universe Monday Night Raw, and we will be starting the qualifying matches for the Money in the Bank, as the Money in the Bank will be our next premium live event. In the first of those qualifying matches, we will have the new Intercontinental Champion Apollo Crews going one-on-one with the Lone Wolf Baron Corbin, making his return to Monday Night Raw and the main roster. Then we will have Ricochet versus Pete Butch Dunne of the Brawling Brutes. Then we have Eric and Ivar, the Viking Raiders, making their return back to Monday Night Raw, and they will go up against the World Tag Team Champions and Ludwig Kaiser and Giovanni Vinci of Imperium. Then we will have our second Money in the Bank qualifying match, the first for the women. We have the EST Bianca Belair going one-on-one with Valhalla. Then we will have a mixed tag team match. We have The Miz and Maurice. They will go up against Braun Breaker and making her return to Raw, the man, Becky Lynch. And then in the main event, we will have Karrion Kross of the Wyatt Six up against the former IC champion in the main event. Jey Uso. Going over the power rankings, coming in at number 1. She's been on fire. She stays on fire. She is the WWE Women's European Champion, and her name is Alba Fire. At number 2, we have the Celtic Warrior, Sheamus of the United Kingdom. Him and Drew McIntyre defeated Ricochet and R-Truth in a tag team match if you tuned in to episode 4. At number 3, we have Tommaso Ciampa of DIY. They've been doing their thing in the tag team division, but when they went over to SmackDown to challenge the WWE Tag Team Champions Finn Balor and Damian Priest of the Judgment Day, they did lose, but Ciampa, representing DIY, still comes in at number 3. At number 4, and I would actually put him probably at number 1 in Alba Fire spot, because he probably should be the number 1 contender after what he did in episode 4, and that was defeat the ring general, the world heavyweight champion, Gunther, one-on-one in that main event match. So Seth freaking Rollins comes in at number 4. And at number 5, we have the women's world champion, representing Damage Control, Asuka, as she defeated Scarlett, one half of the world WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, last episode 4. But with all that being said, let's waste no more time and let's get into it. First match we're tuning in, hopping in, and watching will be Apollo Crews and Baron Corbin.
Here comes Apollo Crews, a man who has evolved to his purest form.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Benue State, Nigeria, weighing in at 241 pounds, the WWE Intercontinental Champion, Apollo Crews.
Apollo Crews, who became the new Intercontinental Champion when he defeated main event Jey Uso. And even though we all probably didn't see it coming, Apollo Crews said that he could see it coming from a mile away. And now, after winning the IC title, Apollo Crews could now qualify for the Money in the Bank ladder match.
The Lone Wolf about to prey on Monday Night Raw.
No more bum-ass Corbin, no more King Corbin, no more happy Corbin. We are back to the lone wolf, Baron Corbin, and he is back on Monday Night Raw. Last series spent this time back down in NXT, being managed by JBL, even tag team up with Cam Grimes. And now his first match back on Raw.
Yeah, but now Corbin is truly himself. No more gimmicks.
Has a chance to beat the Intercontinental Champion in Apollo Crews and qualify for the Money in the Bank briefcase. So a 2-for-1 for Baron Corbin.
Ready to take what's his. Baron Corbin is ready to go. And believe me, Corbin has zero concern about the wreckage and collateral damage. And there's definitely a new spark in Baron Corbin these days. It seems he's rekindled something that might have flickered out some time ago. He's just so much more focused now. And we all know that and into the count. There's two! Just after two! Somehow, some way. Cobra clutch. Into a slam!
A second Cobra clutch slam, and now Baron Corbin.
He has left. A lift up power bomb. What goes up must come down, and it sure as hell did right there.
With a repetition of moves. There, he's going for a third one.
These are big power moves.
Baron Corbin not messing around, realizing
he's positioning himself.
He can put himself in the IC title conversations and possibly win the Money in the Bank briefcase. Now, Corbin has won that ladder match before, but a failed cash in, looking to redeem himself. If he were to get the opportunity to be a part of the Money in the Bank ladder match again.
Shot after shot. Ruthless striking. Gotta find a way to get out of this. Oh, that's how you establish dominance. An unyielding showing of authority. No two ways about it. It's incredible the inventiveness we are seeing on display here.
Corbin with a nice spine buster.
Counters that. Suplex. That offense might have rocked the confidence of Baron. Apollo just made it clear he is done playing nice. Oh, what a crossbody. That is
Apollo with a crossbody after
consider that a harsh lesson.
letting out
Snap suplex. Watch out.
a yell to the WWE Universe.
What the hell are you doing, Byron? Mistake made by Cruz. And returning to the ring. Baron. Oh, taking it right to him. No waiting.
And Corbin got caught and turned back around with the scoop slam from Apollo. Kick out though from Corbin.
And Corbin can't find a way off the blocks. Yeah, Cruz is really grinding the opposition down. Losses their opponent down. Middle rope launch with a moonsault. He is just reeling from that offense. Playing possum. Shoulders down. Oh my, how in the world did he kick out of that? Showing his determination. Guys, this is what makes Apollo
And
so
now the champion.
Yeah, the ability to quicken the pace.
Apollo, who has a nice combination of power, speed.
Up into the fire.
He can fly.
He deflects it right back. Ooh. These two are clearly fired up, going blow for blow. Looks like a hockey fight's just broken out. Neither competitor is backing down.
Look at this. Corbin not liking that he was just busted open. Now exposing top turnbuckle. He better be careful that he doesn't get disqualified. And look at this. It got turned against him.
So much damage inflicted.
As he runs chest first into that top turnbuckle.
This could be big.
And now Apollo. From the top rope. Splash.
And this has got to be it. No, kick out at 2.
And Corbin still kicked out. But Baron Corbin almost costing himself this qualifying match.
Oh, look at this. Headbutt. Deep 6 from the Lone Wolf. Corbin with the emphatic.
Deep 6 on the outside here in our first match of episode 6 of Monday Night Raw.
Corbin perched up top. He's got him in the crosshairs. From the top.
Corbin double axe handle. The top rope and a kick up from the champion. But he ran right into the end of days. Can that put an end to this match?
He's still in this fight. I'm pretty sure everyone in the building thought that was going to be
A lot of people do not kick out of the end of days.
when things don't go his way. That could become a detriment at this stage.
Referee Asia Smith fixes that exposed turnbuckle.
Delivering nasty stops. Corbin is showing no remorse. This is how you mitigate Apollo's
Now Corbin
tactics.
looking for another end of days. Reversed by Apollo Crews. Apollo with another kip up.
And these guys are trying to prove they belong in the main event. That they are.
And now Apollo trying to cruise his way to a win. Reverse. And Corbin fell right on top of him. Corbin fell right on top of him and got the pin. Gets the win over the IC champ.
Here is your winner,
And in his first match back. Not only does Corbin defeat the Intercontinental Champion in this non-title match, but Corbin is going to Money in the Bank. Your winner, the Lone Wolf. And the first to qualify, Baron Corbin. Next we have the one and only Ricochet versus the Bruiserweight Pete Butch Dunne. Now, Ricochet and R-Truth, they've been opponents for the WWE Speed title, but they've kind of turned into a little bit of a tag team where they've been facing hand-picked teams by R-Truth, and I guess he thought they were other wrestlers, but R-Truth had to comment on the match, and he said, you know, he thinks Ricochet will be able to defeat William Regal. So let's see if Ricochet can defeat William Regal when he goes one-on-one with Pete Butch Dunne. And your winner is Ricochet. Next, we have Eric and Ivar versus Ludwig Kaiser and Giovanni Vinci. Eric and Ivar, they went down to NXT. They had a chance to defeat Pretty Deadly for the NXT Tag Team titles. There was a double count out at Battleground, and then they got the rematch back on NXT, and they lost the match to Pretty Deadly. Now back on Monday Night Raw, and their first match is against the World Tag Team Champions, Imperium. And let's see if they can get a win over the tag champs. And your winners are Eric and Ivar, the Viking Raiders, going from #1 contender for the NXT titles straight to #1 contender for the World Tag titles. But our second match we're going to tune in, hop in and watch will be our second Money in the Bank qualifying match, Bianca Belair versus Valhalla.
The EST is here. This is going to be good.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Knoxville, Tennessee, Bianca Belair.
Just signature, exuberant energy. Now, Belair is always ready for her next big moment. And always highly motivated to
Hasn't been the best start to the series for the EST, Bianca Belair. She was in a triple threat #1 contender match for the World Heavyweight title. But now could go to Money in the Bank and win the briefcase for the first time in her career. Already a multi-time champion. Now Valhalla just witnessed that Eric and Ivar defeating the World Tag Team Champions.
Here comes Valhalla.
Will it continue to be a good episode 6 for the Viking Raiders?
And representing the Viking Raiders, Valhalla!
Now this is Valhalla's second qualifying match of the series. She tried to qualify for the NXT Women's North American title ladder match for Battleground. She lost the qualifying match. Now she is involved in a Money in the Bank qualifying match.
Beating the EST might just make you the new EST. Action starting with Bianca Belair, who has been as focused as ever lately.
That's because she's tired of anyone's disrespect, Michael. She's tired of her peers taking shortcuts and jumping the line with seemingly no...
Is it enough? No, a kick out. She's still in this one. Ouch.
Bianca with the quick cover, now showing why she is the EST. With Valhalla pressed above her head. And she's not done. Standing moonsault. Strongest, the fastest, the toughest, the roughest, all of that.
Brutal forearm. Oh, look at this. So ruthless. Bianca Belair is such a dominant
Valhalla's ankles looking the dirtiest right now in this match.
Has to be somewhat intimidating for her opponents, right, Corey?
Absolutely. But the best thing about Belair is that the EST is also short for the cockiest, which I love. But it dovetails with a relative inexperience as an in-ring competitor, which a more experienced opponent can easily use to their advantage.
Shoulder right to the midsection. Boot to the stomach.
This is just establishing dominance.
Oh, what a stomp right to the chest. Are you kidding me?
One of these women will be the first to qualify for Money in the Bank.
Right on their face. Ooh. Oh, what a knee. Belair getting ready. Up high. Oh, she lands hard. Just sending a message there. Headbutt. Uh-oh. Reversal on Valhalla. Out of the way.
Bianca misses hit the boot. Valhalla
Backdrop.
with the one arm backdrop, showing some of her strength.
Right to the back of the neck.
Belair no longer looking like the toughest around after absorbing that attack.
Yeah, Valhalla pretty effectively backing up that intimidation factor of hers.
Big boots! Valhalla is in command right now.
And Bianca Belair's cockiness has caught up with her already. The EST of WWE needs to figure out a solution fast.
Valhalla is going to look to press on the advantage.
Could be a table turner. Valhalla desperate.
She can end it here. No! Kicks out!
You have to think this match is starting to take its toll.
And Valhalla showing some frustration. Wants to win this qualifying match. Viking Raiders already won their match.
A club with the right forearm.
She wants to feel
She manages to get control.
she's qualified enough. Didn't do it in NXT. Didn't get didn't get a chance to go to Battleground. Didn't win the North American title.
Suplex! And Belair is being broken down.
Bianca unable to find breathing room. Ooh. She was clearly waiting for it.
The cover, shoulders down. Fence off the 3 count.
No celebrations yet. Muscling up their opponent. Way up and down hard.
You have to question what kind of malintent is
Now
behind a
Bianca.
powerbomb with that much force. Working on their arm. Punch to the face.
Going for the KOD. Reversed by Valhalla.
Face.
Knees
Bianca
to the
Belair
face.
the pressure there.
Yeah, Cole,
Can
at this
Valhalla
point in the
cover?
match, you still haven't lost the edge.
Now repositioning the EST.
Vicious headbutt.
She's about to rise up to something catastrophic. No way!
Suicide dive.
Unbelievable athleticism. Just going for it all and landing a direct hit.
Belair predicted that.
Oh, look at the mounted thrashing. My favorite kind of thrashing, Cole. And now she's getting back into the ring.
Both women getting in each other's face. And Bianca slapping.
Action needs to return to the ring and fast.
And another slap.
This is not the time to be diverting attention away from your opponent. And they just got back in. Chop!
Not done just yet.
A handstand.
Not looking good for Bianca.
The official's concerned with the wrong thing right now. They're completely missing the pin.
And Bianca powering her way out of that pin attempt.
Not a quit in Bianca Belair. She looks like she can do this all
From the top.
Splash from the top. Can Valhalla can she pin the EST?
No doubt about it.
And move on to Money in the Bank.
Right in the mat, face first.
That certainly wasn't pretty.
Belair able to counter.
Oh, man, right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow.
The end is looming now.
Yeah, not looking good at all.
Goes head over heels.
Both women down again. Valhalla back up to her bare feet.
Just breaking down the opponent. And we're still seeing the fight left in Valhalla there.
I think Valhalla can taste the finish line, but will she have the stamina to get there? Bustling
And now Bianca
opponent. You know what's next.
with Valhalla on her shoulders. KOD.
Close this out.
2 count. That'll be a win. What a hard-fought victory.
And it was a hard-fought match by Valhalla. I thought she was going to win at one point. But one kiss of death
And Bianca picks up another
was all
win here.
Bianca Belair needed.
Bianca fought her heart out and did what she set
as
out
the
to
EST
Belair wasn't settling for anything short of
will
the win.
be a part of the Money in the Bank ladder match. Your winner, the first to qualify for the women, Bianca Belair. And our last match that we're going to hop in, tune in, and watch will be the mixed gender tag team match. Not the MMC tournament, which we could bring back, but Miz and Maurice versus Braun Breaker. And welcome back, Becky Lynch.
The It Couple is here. The most iconic husband and wife team in all of WWE, according to them.
The following contest is scheduled for
It has been iconic for the Miz and Maurice coming over the Raw. The Miz has defeated Braun Breaker now 2 times. It's 2-0 against them. But the last match between the Miz and Braun Breaker, Maurice was the real winner. It was really Maurice versus Braun Breaker.
And soak up the spotlight.
Well, now Maurice,
and the Miz have made themselves
former
inescapable.
WWE Divas champion, will wrestle.
You think about all the times these two have saved one another from losing a match. You better have eyes in the back of your head in this contest.
Two of the craftiest superstars in the business. Miz and Maurice will do whatever it takes to keep all eyes on them.
He's a true alpha male. Braun Breaker ready to dominate.
And even with 2 losses on his record
from Woodstock, Georgia, weighing in at 200
from the Miz, still a badass. Still the top rising young star on Raw. Still got that dog in him.
Breaker, a fiery temper that fuels
Braun Breaker,
And that fire
who has had enough
be extinguished.
of Mr. Miz and Mrs. Maurice. The Braun Breaker asked for this mixed tag team match. Didn't want to do a intergender match between Braun Breaker and Maurice,
Power, technique, drive.
so we had to mix it up.
Attributes of a top talent.
Yeah, Braun Breaker just seems destined for very big things. The man is here.
A competitor who never backs down from a fight.
and his partner from Dublin, Ireland, Becky Lynch.
The climb to greatness was filled with
The last time we
Lynch.
saw
She's earned everything she has.
Becky
She's
Lynch,
always seeking new challenges to overcome.
she had lost
Respect in the world for what Becky Lynch has accomplished.
the
One
WWE
question
Women's
is,
European
will we see
title to
someone
Alba
knock her off
Fire.
the top of the mountain?
And now Becky is back to team with Braun Breaker.
Well, you could say that Becky Lynch has carved out a Hall of Fame career simply because she has believed in herself every step of the way.
These unlikely duos will face off in the mixed gender tag match. Set for action, we see The Miz and Maurice. They've got their hands full across the ring with Braun Breaker and Becky Lynch.
There's so
The
much
men will
animosity
fight the
between these
men,
two
the
teams. I
women
think
will
men and
fight
women
the
are really gonna
men,
give it their
or
all
the
here.
women will fight the women, but the women can technically hit the men.
You can't get caught in a
Men better
hailstorm
not
like that if you
lay
want to
their
win.
hands on the
And he
women.
had Braun's number there.
Oh, man, right to the arm.
Hyperextend your elbow.
Foot DDT. Belly-to-belly suplex.
What a throw from Braun Breaker and Miz. Trying to steal the match early on so his wife doesn't have to get in the match.
He reverses it.
Now look at this.
He tags
Braun
out,
Breaker
so
tagging
now
in.
we're going to go
We were just talking about it. Maurice not getting in, but she gets in and elbow to Becky.
Turnbuckle's the only thing keeping her upright. Crafty way to get out of harm there. Big knee to the midsection. Oh, wicked kick to the lower back.
The pinpoint kick to the back.
Becky, who lost
Systematic attack
her
on the
European
arm of
title
Becky.
on the very first episode of Raw
Line.
here in this series.
Able to reverse that one.
I thought Miz and Maurice were going to do a double team move on Braun.
I think rage took over in that moment. Nothing but blind rage. Ouch. That's one way to get your opponent out of the corner.
He tags out, which means it's now time for the women to compete. Clothesline.
Well, that'll leave a mark. Lands an elbow. Looking wobbly in the corner.
And Maurice might have underestimated her opponent.
Lynch looking confident as ever, delivering that attack. Armbreaker. Quick sidestep by Maurice.
Running clothesline. Oh, boom.
Maurice showing right now that she wears the pants in this mixed gender tag team match with her partner, her husband, The Miz.
Uh-oh. Face first.
Ten shots to the turnbuckle. Rebecca quickly turning it into an insecurity.
Oh, wicked kick to the lower back.
Ooh, vicious kick to the spine.
She tagged out, but if you ask me, I think her opponent wanted a break too.
Breaker was
Position now.
going for the finish. He got caught on that top rope.
And that intensity of Braun's got tapered down a bit there. And she's stunned in the corner. Caught him right in the jaw. What a shot. Braun lining him up from the top turnbuckle. From way up. You gotta be kidding me.
It doesn't matter if you're on the outside of the ring. There is no place safe when you face such a risk taker.
A picture-perfect moonsault. Adding a little flair to a damaging impact. Quite the showmanship.
Belly-to-belly suplex. Able to give him the slip. Face first into the snapmare driver.
Look at this Miz trying to win by count out.
Back in.
Breaker chasing after him.
Oof, getting cut down by surprise.
ropes to get back inside. Goes down face first from the gourd buster. Oh, look at this. Just cranking the head. That's gotta hurt. Cranking the head.
Talk about dismantling your opponent. Typical guy hiding behind his woman.
Running clothesline. She's got it. Got
Both
her
of them going for a
shoulder
clothesline from Maurice.
And she
Landed hers first.
kept in one.
Her iron will on display for the world to see. Oh my gosh, what impact.
Plenty of hits coming her way now.
Yeah, Maurice looked confident going on the attack. Maurice with a stomp, now setting up her opponent for a little French. Prying apart her opponent's fingers. Needs to find a way out of this hold. And she does.
Now Becky with a disarmor on the outside, knowing that she can't make Maurice tap out outside to win the match. But she can cause a lot of pain in that arm.
Inside can be very unforgiving. You have to be careful out there.
No protection out here. No safe confines to speak on the top.
Maurice with the elbow to the back of Becky Lynch.
Still only got one.
These one counts are going to get harder and harder to kick out of.
Drop kick to the spine. She's starting to drag a little bit.
Yeah, they stuck it out through this match, but it wouldn't hurt to go for the tag soon here.
Becky caught the leg.
She adjusts it.
Punch to the face of Maurice. Punch to the back.
Slam with authority.
Side headlock applied.
Maurice running to the outside to get the upper hand
Nails digging
on the
right into
man,
skin.
Becky Lynch.
Oh, straight forearm. Throws her back in from ringside.
Man, this is about as close as you can cut it. They're playing with fire here.
She tags
Becky
out.
back up, and look at Becky still going after Maurice.
The corner.
But Braun Breaker and Miz in the ring.
Knife edge chop. Snapmare driver plants him.
Miz with his eyes locked on his opponent.
And some effective offense with that one.
Breaker's
And
on
now
the
Miz.
feet. Can he respond?
With a figure four leg lock.
And there it is.
It's time to go to school with the figure four.
And there's
And
the
Becky
save.
Lynch breaks it up. Like I said, the women can hit the men.
Measured stomp right to the
Becky
gut.
saving the match for her and Braun Breaker.
Chest.
He gets
And now
the
look at
tag,
this.
and that means his
Miz
opponent has to
tagging
switch
in
with his
Maurice
partner,
when he
too.
had Braun Breaker probably beat.
There's the crucifix. Night.
She's going for it. This could be. She kicks out with force.
She just will not go away.
Rolling neck snap.
We have seen these men unleash a lot of devastating offense. Incredible that this match hasn't ended yet.
It might just be a matter of time. This one is close to coming to.
And now Becky throwing Maurice into the turnbuckle and then turning it. Miz, you better not touch her. Miz, you better not touch her.
And they're still in this.
Within inches of victory. Only
A manhandle slam. And look at the Miz fuming. Wants to put his hands on Becky. He can't do nothing about it but get back there on the ropes. But causing a distraction. Allowing for Maurice to reverse the second manhandle slam.
We're at a vital stage in this matchup, and this audience is fully aware of it.
Yeah, they know another turning point can come at any second, and that can be the instant that ends it all.
Ooh, that foils Lynch.
Becky ducks out of the way.
Becky will solo her opponent with a kick to the gut, and now going to turn things here. slam, Michinoku driver.
She's on unsteady legs in the corner, needs to recover.
And now Becky working on that arm on Maurice. Maybe setting up, or already set up for the disarmer when she did the disarmer outside the ring.
Oh my God. Oh, and a backbreaker. Right to the spine. And now the tag resets the action as the men get set to do battle. Clothesline. He's looking a little weary now.
This is what the purpose of a tag team is. Don't be afraid to use the resources and help your partner offers. Am I being diplomatic enough, Cole?
Left side, spine buster. A running Hurricane Rana. Vicious right forearm.
Situational awareness with a knee to the abdomen.
He's looking for the Skull Crusher finale. Breaker.
Nicely done.
Can he finally get a win over The Miz and Maurice?
Has them up, nice waist lock, takedown, holding on, how about another?
Repeated waistlock takedowns. Such a potent display of power and control there.
Uh-oh.
Oh, and that buys some time. Into the neck breaker, vintage Miz.
Tip up from Breaker.
Kick by the Miz.
DDT. Kneeling. He's running on empty right now.
And this is, well, it's not looking good.
Snap suplex.
Oh, that was just malicious.
Insulting. He
Look
tags
at Breaker
out, so
rolling
now
out of the
the
ring,
winner
but
going to go
Miz
one-on-one.
tagging in his wife.
Oh, the
Maurice ducking out of the way.
Oh my God.
And this match may come down to the women. Maurice with the pin on Becky.
A kick out at 2.
I'm shocked that she kicked out.
You and I both, Byron.
Becky, who does not lose a lot of matches in these series. A slap from Maurice.
Look at this.
Oh, from the rope.
These guys have been looking to beat each other up for a while, and now it's their chance.
And a clothesline.
Across the shoulders, up and
Boom check. And Braun somehow holding steady late into this matchup.
Braun's been an aggressor throughout this match, and that's still the case this late in the game.
And he's able to reverse.
He is looking for the Skull Crusher finale, but Braun Breaker turned it into a grab by the throat.
Way overhead.
Breaker with the power slam.
Miz doesn't know where he is. Think of your family. Oh, he was almost.
And Miz kicks out.
Miz is still in this. You can never count the Miz out.
Oh,
Breaker
the
has to be
straps
wondering just
are
what it's going
down.
to take to end this.
Oh, but Miz with the roll up.
Shoulders down.
Yeah, no, he doesn't get the 3. Thought he had him.
You gotta be kidding me. Just
Miz taking advantage of Breaker pulling the straps down, trying to roll him up.
Increased exponentially. The fans are willing these competitors to push forward.
And now it is Becky and Maurice's
Are
turn.
going to be held in high esteem after this one.
These mixed teams having themselves a tag match. I think I enjoy these mixed tag team matches more than I do the regular tag team matches. We might have to bring back the mixed
That's come across her face.
tag challenge tournament.
The dive. Oh, torturous knee.
Telegraph that one and delivers a blow to the gut. And we might be about to go from commentators to participants in this one, fellas.
Becky Lynch.
Exploder from Becky Lynch on the outside to Maurice. Referee at the count of 6 though.
And surely she hears how high the referee's count has gotten at this point.
Well, if she does, maybe she just doesn't care.
And now the tag resets the action.
Look at this, Maurice, unaware that referee is at the count of 9. If she had just stayed legal, she would have won by count out with Becky being counted out.
Just in time.
And Miz gets stuck.
And that move may have just costed her and her husband the match. Power slam.
Into a power slam.
Does that pose it out?
And Maurice. It's legal.
I don't like the look in his eye here, folks.
But Maurice screwing Braun Breaker again.
And after that, you know things have just kicked up a notch.
Pedal to the metal right now. This arena has come unglued. You can feel the foundation shifting with every turn in the match.
You know what Breaker's like? I'm going to let the man handle this. Tagging in Becky.
Oh, quite an effective counter.
Double underhook. Sit on into the arm.
And a modified version of the disarmor.
Is she gonna tap out? And for some reason, she lets go of the hold.
Could have just been a tease of the potential agony that's yet to come.
Getting set up for something in the corner.
Face full of turnbuckle. Look at this, going right after the left arm.
Gotta hurt. Uh-oh. With the counter. Forearm smash. Kick to the gut creates separation.
Hammerlock applied by Becky Lynch.
Into a reverse DDT. Great move.
She tagged out, but if you ask me, I think her opponent wanted a break too.
What the heck? So, The Miz, who had his wife in front of him as Braun Breaker went for a spear, made a little bit of contact with Maurice and gets disqualified, and The Miz is going to escape with another victory over Braun Breaker. Wow. This is like the second incident that we've had when it comes to the men and the women. The last series with AJ Styles and oh boy, that was rough. But your winners, The Miz and Maurice. Miz using his wife as a shield. God damn, man. But our main event of episode 6 of Raw, we will have Karrion Kross versus Jey Uso. Now, Karrion Kross, he said he was targeting singles titles, whether that be the Intercontinental title or the World Heavyweight title. Well, main event, Jey Uso does not hold the Intercontinental Championship anymore. He lost it to Apollo Crews. But before he lost that to Apollo Crews, Jey Uso challenged the World Heavyweight Champion Gunther at Night of Champions in Jeddah, where he lost to Gunther. So Karrion Kross is blaming Jey Uso for not winning or keeping his Intercontinental title and not winning the World Heavyweight title because he wanted to take those belts, one of those two, off of him. But now Karrion Kross will go one-on-one with main event Jey Uso here in the main event of Raw. And your winner is main event Jey Uso. Well, that'll wrap it up for episode 6 of Monday Night Raw here in the WWE2K24 Realistic Universe mode. Until the next episode.